Hey guys, it's Akash here for our second installment of our newbie guide tutorial series, and today we're going to be talking about how to navigate your SNS.id profile. If you're new to SNS domains and haven't already checked out our first video of the series detailing how to purchase a .sol domain, you can do so in the link above. So let's head on over to SNS.id and click on the Wallet Connect button. Connect our wallet, and if we click on it again and go to My Domains, we'll be taken to our profile. Now, .sol domains are incredibly feature rich, and there's a lot you can do here from within your profile. Do not be intimidated by this at all. We will be detailing the entire feature suite in this tutorial video series. Now, as you can see, we've already got some custom options on our profile set up, like our primary domain. Your profile might not look like this, and that is okay. There are a lot of customization options available, and we'll be detailing all of them in the next video of this series. If you have a primary domain set up and want to see the details of that domain, you can click on this expand button here, and we will go to the domain details page of your primary domain. Next to that is this really cool functionality we've created where you can link your X profiles to SNS, which allows you to replace your wallet address with your X handle, meaning you can send and receive crypto from your X handle. How cool is that? Moving on, we've got a trading overview here that shows you the total number of domains that you own, your portfolio value that we derive based on domain category floors, the amount of domains you've bought, the amount of domains you've sold, your highest sale, and even your P&L. Now, I skipped ahead a little bit because if this trading overview is not enough for you, you can actually download your entire trading history with this download button up here. If you want to share your SNS.id profile with friends, you can do so with this link that's generated. And here is some really cool functionality. This is how you can generate a referral link. And with your referral link, you can make 15% of fees from sales generated with your referral link. And now if you're a micro influencer like me, or you have a lot of friends, this could be really, really valuable. So I encourage you to take advantage of these links. Now you can see we actually have a notification here asking us to complete missing info. If you're still setting up your profile, you'll likely see this as well. You can use it to quickly connect an X profile as well as set up a profile picture, which is a really great way to customize your profile. All right, let's navigate to this next section of tabs right here. You'll notice that we are on the collection tab. This is where your domains live. We are in the large tile view. If you'd like to change the view, you can do so with this button here and cycle through either smaller tiles or even a list view. Now, if you have a lot of domains like we do, we've got some great sorting, filtering, and search options available. For instance, if you want to search for a specific domain or a domain with a specific character, you can do so in this search bar here. If you want to look through the domains you own that belong to specific categories, you can filter for those here. And this is really handy because it not only shows you how many domains you're holding within a specific category, the value of those domains, but you also see the floor of the category as well. You can also look for domains, subdomains, domains that are wrapped as NFTs, and domains that you've left unlisted as well with these filter options here. If you want to take actions on your domains in bulk, such as listing multiple at a time, trading them with friends, sending multiple to a different wallet address, or even unwrapping multiple from their NFT tokenized form, you can do so within this menu here from this actions button. If you don't want to take those actions in bulk, you can actually do so with specific domains. As you can see, you've got a wrap option here, a list, a manage listing option here. Depends on the state of your domain, of course. Now, you also have this expanded actions menu, and from here, you can bookmark a domain, set it as primary, download the domain card, bridge it to another chain, or create a subdomain. Now, if you're not totally familiar with all this functionality, that is no problem at all. We're going to be going through all of this in detail in later videos, but for now, I'm just going to show you how to navigate your profile. Okay, a note on these expand buttons that you're seeing on the domain cards. It's very similar to the one above that we saw on our primary domain, and if you click on it, you will be taken to the domain details page. Now, this page can actually look a little different depending on the state of the domain, whether it's listed or unlisted, wrapped or unwrapped. This one is listed, so you can see it's got a listing price, the option to unlist, and edit the listing. Now, regardless of the state of the domain, if it belongs to a category, you will see this category badge. This one belongs to the emoji category, and you will be able to, with all of them, download the domain card with this button, as well as share the domain details page with this button here. It'll generate a link that you can share. Now, let's look at an example of what a domain details page would look like for a domain that is not wrapped and not listed. As you can see, you've got a lot of the same action options here as you did within your collection view in your profile, but with the addition of this Create Registrar button. Now, registrars are really, really cool. I can only touch on them briefly in this video, but we've got a really in-depth video that we did previously that I'll be sure to link in the video description below. Now, I also want to highlight here that this is where records live, and records are really, really cool and powerful functionality on SNS domains. Again, I'll have another video I'll link below that you can check out in depth to see what you can do with records and how powerful they actually are. Okay, we are back in our profile, and let's look at this next tab. This is the bookmarked tab. You can actually bookmark domains, for instance, while you're looking at listings by just clicking the star icon here, and then you'll be able to view them from within this tab. Let's say you're shopping for domains and you want to create a short list of ones that you are interested in. You can do so with bookmarks and revisit them here later. Okay, and next up we have our offers tab. So we actually recently made UI updates to this. As you can see, we've combined all of the different offer types into one place, making it really easy for you to navigate. If you want to search for specific domains that have an offer or you've made an offer on, you can do so with this search button here. You can also filter by the offer type. For instance, if you just want to look at offers that you have received, you can do so here. You can even filter by the token that the offer was made in. For specific offers, you can take bulk actions on them. For instance, for offers that you've made on a domain or offers that you've made on a category, and you can do things like edit those in bulk or cancel them in bulk as well. Different offer types will have different offer functionality. We're going to be going through that in detail in a later video. Moving on, we've got our listings tab, and this is where you can view all of your domain listings, whether you've listed them as a fixed price on our site or you've listed them perhaps on an NFT marketplace. You have this NFT listing view here. You can take bulk actions on domains that you've listed with us, such as delisting them in bulk or editing them in bulk. You can cancel individual ones as well. And for domains that you have listed as an NFT on an NFT marketplace, you can make individual actions on those too. Next on our list, we have our activity tab, and this one is really, really cool. You can view all of your historical activity, whether it's purchases, sales, or registrations, directly from this tab. As you can see, we've got the domain, the transaction price, the transaction ID, as well as links to block explorers if you want to look into those further, whether you were the buyer or seller in the transaction, if that applies, and the platform that they've taken place on as well. So for instance, if you want to see transactions that took place on an NFT marketplace, you can do so. If you want to look at only registrations that you've made, you can do that as well. Some really, really cool filtering options for you to be able to break down your historical trading activity. And last but certainly not least is our Registrar tab. And this is where you can view all of your active subdomain registrars or registrars where you are the admin. We've got some handy information here, such as the domain that the registrar is set up for, the fee wallet if that applies, the variable prices again if that applies, and the total number of subs that have been created on the registrar. If you want to edit the registrar directly, you can do so here. And if you want to view the registrar page, you can actually pop it out from here as well. If you're unfamiliar with our sub-registrar functionality, it is a really cool way for you to be able to monetize your domains by allowing your friends or community members to create subdomains based off of a domain that you own, and you can choose to monetize this. It is very, very cool functionality, and I did a really in-depth video about this that I'll be sure to link below. Please do check that out. I think this is one of the most powerful functionalities that SNS domains have. And that about wraps us up. I know that was a lot to take in, but hopefully I've been able to demonstrate just how easy it is to navigate your SNS.id profile and all of the cool functionality we have set up for you there. We have more videos in this tutorial series coming to go in depth on stuff I could not cover today, so be sure to look out for those. If you have questions in the meantime, or if you have questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us on Discord or on Twitter. If you're a dev and have development specific questions, we have a dedicated channel on Discord for that. Just reach out to us there. Until next time, guys.